Hello, Burns Park fifth graders. Well, you have come to the last week of your fifth grade. And now we get to do probably my favorite kind of math, which is logic problems. And I feel like those are just like puzzles. And puzzle math is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I'm going to show you one of the logic problems that we're going to do. And it's all about Timothy and Jennifer and Alexander and Rachel, and they're eating different breakfast foods. Here they are. Maybe I'll blow it up a little. Lots of logic problems have things like 4 people eat 4 different things, or 4 people like 4 different subjects, or 6 people like 6 subjects. You have to figure out which one is liked by which person. So let's just take a look at this. Timothy, Jennifer, Alexander, and Rachel ate something different. Each ate different things for breakfast, right? Donuts, bacon, waffles, and melon. And you can figure out what would be your favorite. So first thing you do is you take your squishy banana stress ball and you put it on your head. That's the first thing you do every time you have a logic problem. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's just gratuitous. That's called a red herring, and it doesn't matter in the math problem. Okay. Timothy didn't have donuts for breakfast. You think, oh, how do I organize this information? Whenever you have a logic problem, you just set up a table. And I set up one down here. Here we go. You can see, while I added one, you probably noticed it. I added one for me. And if you know me, you probably know what it is. And if you don't know me, then you still probably know what it is because it's not on the list. So anyway, okay, so let's look at the clues and let's look at how to do this. And you're gonna get a chance this week to pick any one you want. There are easier ones, there are harder ones. And the next lesson I do, I'm gonna do a little bit harder one so you can see how to do the harder ones, okay? Easy peasy, here we go. Timothy did not have donuts for breakfast. That's the first one, right? I don't actually always start with the first one because some of the later ones give you better clues. But I'm just going to start with the first one for this one. Timothy did not have donuts. So what I'm going to do is, you probably know that when you make a table, you have to make an extra row and an extra column. So you put the things in it, right? Timothy, donuts. I'm going to put X. Nope, Timothy didn't have donuts. Number 2, Jennifer likes to eat either waffles or donuts for breakfast. So I'm going to go to Jennifer. We don't know if it's waffles or donuts. Not enough information. So I'm going to go, oh, no bacon. No melon. Doesn't mention chocolate chip muffins, does it? That gives you a clue. Okay, so Alexander didn't have waffles for breakfast. So let's go to Alexander and go to waffles. Nope, that's not what he had. Timothy did not have waffles for breakfast. All right, no waffles for Timothy. See, I'm just looking at Timothy and waffles. Timothy likes to eat either bacon or donuts. Timothy likes to either eat bacon or donuts. Well, here's the thing. Are you noticing that donuts is already crossed off of Timothy? So he must, if he either does bacon or donuts, he must have what? Bacon. So I put a little smiley. We found Timothy. He does bacon. He eats bacon. So what you can do, and this is the fancy part, you can X off everything else. First of all, you can X off Timothy for everything else because we know he has bacon, right? We know bacon, we can cross off melon. We can also cross off bacon for everyone else because Timothy has it. So I'm going to follow the bacon row, which is a funny thing to say. Say, all right, Timothy, bacon, done. Done with Timothy, done with bacon. Let's move to Rachel. Rachel did not have donuts or waffles. So let's find Rachel. No donuts, no waffles. Oh, what do we notice about Rachel? There's only one left, right? Rachel has melon. Rachel, a ding for Miss Chester. Rachel, good job having something healthy. So everything's crossed out for Rachel, and we can cross off melon for everyone. Oh, look what happened here. Alexander And let's look at this last clue. Only Alexander and Timothy like meat for breakfast. Does that really even matter? Because we already know Timothy has meat. In a way, that's just like not really, doesn't really matter. So we notice Alexander has everything checked off. So we know he has donuts. Now we can do the fancy X off everything else trick. Ready? It's already X'd off everything for Alexander, but let's X off everything else for donuts. Donuts. Okay. So once we've done that, and Mzzz Kreger's not in the waffle category, is she? Then we know what Jennifer has left. She has waffles. We don't even need a clue. So at the bottom, you would write, Timothy has bacon, Jennifer has waffles, Alexander has donuts, and Rachel has melon. And Mzzz Kreger has her favorite chocolate jam muffin. And her birthday is July 5th. Nice to see you all. And I miss you. And I don't know how to stop recording. Okay, there we go.